Today, we trust smart locks, cameras, and alarms to keep us safe. But these digital systems often mask a deeper vulnerability: weak physical barriers. A smart lock is useless if the door is flimsy. Many modern doors are hollow, easily forced open. In contrast, early 20th century security relied on solid, heavy doors and robust locks. Back then, locking your door meant real protection: thick wood, heavy brass, and engineering designed to withstand force. Now, we trade real strength for digital convenience, feeling secure until a determined intruder tests the door itself. Our ancestors valued tangible security. Today, we settle for the illusion. The paradox: in an age of advanced technology, our homes are often less secure than those of a century ago. We've replaced the reality of a fortress with the comfort of a notification. The first defense in a 1900s bedroom was the door: solid oak, heavy, and built to last. These doors were more than just an entryway. They were a statement of craftsmanship and security, standing as the silent guardians of the home. These doors weren't just room dividers, they were genuine barriers, crafted with mortise and tenon joints for strength. Each joint was carefully fitted by hand, ensuring the door would hold firm against both time and force. Each panel was thick, unified, and resistant to force. Unlike today's hollow, mass-produced doors, the solid wood construction gave a sense of permanence, and you could feel the difference just by running your hand along its surface. The weight alone made them hard to kick in or break. It took real effort to move them, and that heaviness was a built-in deterrent to anyone with bad intentions. They also blocked sound, creating true privacy and a sense of sanctuary. Behind a closed oak door, the world outside faded away, leaving you with a rare feeling of peace and solitude. Modern doors, by comparison, are thin, light, and offer little resistance or acoustic protection. They're designed for convenience and cost, not for the kind of security or comfort that older doors provided. The satisfying thud of a closing oak door has been replaced by a hollow click. That deep, resonant sound once signaled safety and privacy, a small but powerful reassurance at the end of each day. In prioritizing cost and speed, we've lost the security and permanence these doors once provided. Mass production has made doors more accessible, but it's also stripped away the sense of protection and tradition. The old oak door was more than a door, it was a miniature fortress. Its presence in a home was a testament to the value placed on safety, privacy, and skilled workmanship. Its presence was a daily reminder of real, physical security. In a world that often feels less certain, these doors remind us of a time when protection and peace of mind were built right into the walls of our homes. The genius of early locks lay in their simplicity. Many used gravity, not springs, to operate. Instead of relying on delicate, easily worn components, these locks harnessed a force that never falters. Gravity-based mechanisms were a marvel of practical engineering, designed to work flawlessly for generations. These rim or box locks had weighted levers. Turn the handle, and gravity slid the latch quietly into place. The movement was smooth and almost effortless, requiring no extra force from the user. It was a system that worked as naturally as the pull of the earth itself. The result? Silent operation. No sharp clicks, just a soft, reassuring thud. This quietness wasn't just a side effect, it was a feature, making these locks ideal for homes where discretion and peace were valued. Gravity-based locks were also incredibly durable. Springs wear out, but gravity never fails. Over decades, springs can snap or lose tension, but a weight will always fall the same way, year after year. That's why so many century-old locks still work perfectly today. Their mechanisms remain as reliable as the day they were installed, a testament to the wisdom of their makers. This design reflected a philosophy: use the simplest, most reliable force, gravity. It was an approach that valued longevity and dependability over complexity. Craftsmen of the era took pride in building locks that could outlast generations, often passing their knowledge down through families of locksmiths. The heavy brass and iron weren't just for show, they made the lock nearly indestructible. These materials resisted corrosion and damage, ensuring the lock's function through decades of use. These locks were built to last as long as the house itself. In many historic homes, the original locks are still in place, a silent witness to the passage of time. Modern spring-loaded locks, by contrast, are noisy and prone to failure. Their complexity can be their downfall, with more parts to break or jam. The quiet, weighty action of a gravity lock is a tactile link to a time when hardware was made to endure. Each use is a reminder of the craftsmanship and thought that went into its creation. It's a lesson in engineering elegance and lasting security, a reminder that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most enduring. 1900s bedroom doors almost always opened inward, a deliberate security choice. Inward opening doors let you brace them with your body or furniture, making forced entry much harder. Outward opening doors expose hinges and are easier to breach. Hidden butt hinges, mortised into the frame, kept pins inaccessible and prevented tampering. This combination turned the door into a true defensive structure, controlled from within. Modern homes often sacrifice this for convenience, losing a crucial layer of security. The inward swing and concealed hinges reflected a mindset that valued privacy and safety above all. The final layer of security was the night latch, a bolt or thumb turn only operable from inside. Once engaged, it made outside entry nearly impossible without damage, even with a key. Locking the night latch was a nightly ritual, marking the transition to privacy and rest. The solid click of the bolt was a reassuring signal of safety. This wasn't just about intruders, it enforced boundaries within the home, granting true autonomy. Today's privacy locks are often flimsy, easily bypassed, and lack the psychological comfort of a real bolt. The robust night latch gave a sense of control and sanctuary that's largely missing now. We've lost both the ritual and the real security it provided. The decline of robust hardware was no accident. It was a casualty of the world wars. Before 1914, skilled labor and quality materials made durable locks and doors standard. War redirected resources. Brass and steel went to weapons, factories shifted to munitions, and skilled workers left. Afterward, housing had to be built quickly and cheaply. Mass production replaced craftsmanship. Complex, gravity-based locks gave way to simple, spring-loaded designs made from cheaper materials. The focus shifted from longevity to affordability and speed. Solid oak doors and heavy brass locks became relics, replaced by lighter, weaker hardware. The silent fortress of the Edwardian bedroom was dismantled by necessity and changing priorities. What was once built to last a century became disposable. The era of enduring security ended with the demands of a new world. The security principles of the early 1900s offer a blueprint for today. Back then, people relied on tangible, well-crafted materials and thoughtful design to protect what mattered most. Their approach was rooted in common sense and a deep understanding of physical security, not just convenience or aesthetics. If your home has original solid doors and brass locks, preserve them. They're often superior to modern alternatives. These materials were chosen for their durability and strength, standing the test of time and resisting forced entry far better than many lightweight modern options. For newer homes, prioritize physical strength, invest in solid core doors, reinforced frames, and quality deadbolts before digital gadgets. The foundation of security is always physical, and these upgrades create a formidable barrier that deters intruders long before technology comes into play. Pay attention to hinges and install robust, well-fitted hardware. Even the strongest door is only as secure as its weakest point, and hinges are often overlooked. Upgrading to heavy-duty, tamper-resistant hinges can make a significant difference in your home's overall security. Consider adding a high-quality night latch for true privacy and peace of mind. Night latches provide an extra layer of protection, especially when you're home, and can be a simple yet effective way to enhance your nightly routine. The act of physically securing your space fosters a sense of safety no app can match. There's a unique reassurance in hearing a solid lock click into place, knowing you've taken real steps to protect your loved ones and your belongings. True security starts with substance: thick wood, heavy metal, and smart design. These elements work together to create a barrier that's not just symbolic, but genuinely effective against threats. Technology should supplement, not replace, strong physical barriers. Smart locks, cameras, and alarms are valuable tools, but they're most effective when paired with solid, time-tested construction. By learning from the past, we can make our homes genuinely safer. Combining traditional wisdom with modern innovation allows us to create security solutions that are both reliable and resilient. The silent strength of a 1900s door and lock reminds us lasting security is built on timeless principles. By honoring these lessons, we secure not just our homes, but our future as well.